Thank you to Charmony and Taranka and to the university students for including me and my colleagues in Northern Ireland in this event today, celebrating the life of our dear friend Ianthe. I didn't know Ianthe for as long as many of you here today. However, from my encounter first with Ianthe in 2015, we connected straight away. Her enthusiasm for supporting people with disabilities was really very infectious. She was a very remarkable individual who brought compassion and intellect to all that she did and we shared a value base that transcends place and culture. Ianthe was a person with huge ambition, not ambition for herself as we might usually think of ambitious people. No, Ianthe's ambition was always for others. She encouraged those around her to strive for academic achievement, for career advancement, for role and position of influence, with the expectation that their career, their achievement, and their role would subsequently be utilised to advance the opportunities for those with disabilities. She demonstrated in word and action what it means to be person centred, identifying and supporting the needs of clients, building their confidence and self belief so that they could establish their place and value in society. During our many discussions about Ianthe's vision, we spoke often about our plans to take forward support employment in Sri Lanka. Through the powers of persuasion in 2015, Ianthe assembled a group of 8 willing advocates who she somehow convinced to spend a couple of weeks in December in Northern Ireland, looking at first hand at the support employment model and how it operates in Northern Ireland, with the group using their time wisely to consider and interpret how this model might look when transferred to Sri Lanka. It says much about Ianthe's character and determination that she somehow managed to recruit and enthuse a group of colleagues and to find the funding to travel halfway across the globe to brave the weather in Northern Ireland in the middle of winter in this quest to explore and understand at first hand the model of support employment. In her legacy, Ianthe has left us all with a challenge of taking up the mantle of building on her vision of supporting inclusive employment opportunities for people with disabilities. For our part in Northern Ireland, we would be delighted to continue to offer whatever support we can to further establish support employment in Sri Lanka and would encourage the colleagues that she inspired to make use of the wider connections that the Northern Ireland Union of Supported Employment has with partners within Europe through our linkages with the European Union of Support Employment and indeed much wider afield through the auspices of the World Association of Support Employment. For many of us who knew Ianthe, be it for a relatively short while or for much longer, the influence that she brought to bear on those she encountered, I suspect, was similar. For me, I think of Ianthe as a teacher, a mentor, a poet, but most of all, as a friend.